Okay, so the outer isolation shell wall is starting to go up. You can see it's a 7 metre span, so there's loads of bracing there to just keep it stable. As I mentioned, this wall will not touch the floating floor in any way. It's completely separate. It sits on the same slab below, but it is not coupled to that floor. There are 4 or 5 layers of plasterboard going on the outside of this isolation wall, and all of that is sealed with like a non-setting sealant. None of the boards are overlapped so the air can get through. It's just a very cleverly put together wall, so it's airtight. All the cavities in between will be stuffed with rock wool, which is here. There's obviously a good acoustic material, good fireproofing as well. And then the other outer isolation wall will go around here as well, so the same system basically. And that is the eggshell that protects the studio. Okay, so it's the end of week 5. We have an isolation shell wall. This rock wool, as I mentioned, will be put into all the cavities here. No plasterboard will be put on this face of the wall. And on this side you can see 3 layers of the gyprock sound block. It's put down with a non-setting sealant within all the seams. None of the boards are overlapped in the same places, just to ensure there's an airtight seal. Obviously it's all screwed in place. And then next week they're going to move on with the left-hand side here, so the partition isolation shell wall will go up here. This is the one that's got an acoustic door in it, so that'll be a bit more interesting to see. But that's where we are week 5. Okay, second part of the isolation shell wall is going in. You can see a reveal here for an acoustic door that's going to go on this wall. That's by a company called Xemia, and it has a really good decibel rate and it really drops everything down. And you can see here, nothing actually touches between the outer wall and this inner room. So there'll be a door in this reveal, and then here there'll be another isolation shell built along this perimeter, and another door, exactly the same make. And as you can see, this will be basically a giant control room. And this window will be obscured, so say goodbye to natural light there, but we're going to get tons coming in from different areas, so it's not too much of a loss. This room will have a 4 metre high ceiling, so there'll be a cavity above the studio there. It's just a quick view of the inside of the room, so you can see the span of that ceiling there and the height of that isolation shell.